What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Man, it seems like every time you give one of these dudes, one of these young guys some credit, they come right behind you and mess it up, man. This shit Devin doing with this 365 tested and all that, dudes, you just got in the welterweight division. You finna get a shot at the title. The fight 4 months from now, man. Come on with this sucker shit. Now if you don't want to fight the dude, just say you don't. Say I might have jumped the gun, and I might not be ready to get in there with somebody with this kind of power right now. Say that. Stop doing this kind of stuff, man. I remember when Floyd really got to the top, he started requiring everybody to do, I think, Olympic testing. I think that was part of what was holding up the fight with him and Pacquiao. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he had good reason for it, but man, Devin, can you please stop the Mayweather imitation and just be yourself? I mean, whoever Devin Haney is, I got a funny feeling if he was just to try to be that, he would probably be a much bigger star than he already is, honestly. And then it's bad when you doing so much to be like somebody else. Then your father want to take shots at the dude that y'all trying to emulate so bad, man. I mean, Devin is a good enough fighter, honestly, to just be himself. Now, maybe he don't even know who that is at this point because you've been acting like Floyd so long. But I really think the core of him is a good person, and him trying to play this bad guy role. I mean, I think it's do himself. I think this is a disservice to himself. If Bill want to be the villain, that's okay, but I think Devin should just try to be himself, man. More like Kid Austin seemed to be. I mean, he can't control his father, but I mean, he keep it respectful for the most part. Keep it, he stay in his lane. Let's put it like that. I don't never see him really disrespecting fighters or just being, like doing shit for clickbait attention and stuff like that. I haven't seen him roll like that. And when you got an alpha male father or a loud outspoken father, you ain't gonna be able to control him. You can't control your father, but you can be you can be the level headed guy, the one that keep it sensible and just like I say, be yourself like Sean Porter did. That'd be a best example. Sean Porter never put on the show or tried to be no actor or nothing like that. He never really talked. I never seen him get out of himself. Uh, his father was the one that did stuff like that, and I believe like if you got a good promoter or your father's a good manager like Floyd Senior, Bill Haney, he made one mistake, the Ryan Garcia thing, not canceling a fight when he didn't make weight, but that might be the only mistake I really think I seen Bill make dealing with his son's career. But let the promoter or your father, your manager, whoever is best at talking it up. Let them go out there and do what they do, and you be you. You know, I don't think. One thing I know, man. I went to high school. I grew up in Atlanta, and dudes down there is strong. Them boys that come, born and raised down south, the ones that's good athletes, shit from the time they in high school, I mean, well, middle school, they got a six pack and they cut up. Them dudes lift weights and shit for fun down south. And work out. I mean, that's what we did just for fun, lifting weights and doing push-ups and they do a lot of physical exercise, and the guys down south, they're strong. It's strong. It wasn't a lot of steroid use and stuff like that when we was in high school. The motherfuckers is just naturally strong and powerful and fast. And football, shit, you ain't gonna find better football players than you find down there in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi. Them boys down south are naturally strong as hell. Most the ones that's in the sports and stuff like that, they gonna be strong and they gonna be fast. Them two they gonna be. And I bet I'm sure Brian Norman them ain't doing no ain't on no juice. I guarantee you that. I mean that just don't really that don't even fit the character of them athletes down there. It actually don't. I wish Devin and them would stop this. This is some bullshit, man. I mean, this is petty. Dude, go get ready to fight. That's go get ready for the fight. That's what they need to be doing. Cause Brian Norman gonna be putting them hammers on them. I mean, shit. I mean, if you want out, just say so. But don't do this. This is lame shit. Really, man. This beneath some a fighter of Devin caliber. You a A-lister, dude. Come on, man. Be you. Just go out there and be you. They gonna take the test, and I don't now don't get me wrong, I don't blame a fighter for wanting people to be in the ring with him clean. I ain't got no problem with that. But don't start creating something that ain't. Cut that shit out, man. Because, this is a good fight. We done announced we don't need this kind of shit going on. Let's get the fight popping. I said this before they really got it going. I said, Bill ain't gonna like this because Brian Norman Sr., he is not gonna be able to out-talk him. He ain't gonna be able to do it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He gonna meet his match in this one. Brian Norman Sr. is gonna go. He gonna overtalk him, and it could be whatever he want it to be. He not gonna back down one step from Bill. So this, like I say, man, it's gonna be interesting all the way up to the fight. But I just think Devin should cut this bullshit out. He bigger than this. You know, uh, Guys out here big up with him. I'm not a fan of the style, but I'm a fan of the fighter. Don't start making people look at you sideways when you start creating up a scenario, trying to make a dude look like he ain't clean when he probably one of the. I would doubt very seriously that they doing any shit like that. I mean, it's enough people that's really doing it for you to. If you want to point the finger at the people that damn near everybody already know getting down like that. I mean, and then y'all the one fucking with Victor Conti. I mean, let's keep it real. You know, uh, Come on, man. Don't do this, Devin. You need to stop, man, because motherfuckers can bring up all kind of shit. You blowing up 25 pounds overweight for fights that should, man. We can just go into stuff. He should stop this right now. He really should, man. Just go ahead and get ready for this fight. You the one took it. Don't start getting cold feet now, because once again, I ain't think it was the smartest fight for them to take, going there with a guy with that kind of power, and you still tweaking a little bit. You showed that in the Ramirez fight, the way he stayed away. I think Devin a hell of a fighter, but this is beneath him. You done signed to fight the dude, the fight in November. Y'all gonna all be getting tested, so stop this sucker shit right now. Now if you want out, just say so. But don't do this. Don't go out here and try to put somebody's name out there bad on bullshit, and y'all the one fucking with the dude that you know that's on the shady side. I mean, people been giving you a pass on that, Devin. The fact that y'all dealing with this dude don't expose your own shit. Just be cool and get ready for the fight, or bag out, whichever one you want to do, because this don't make no sense right here. The fight is in November. Dude, I mean, cut it out. It's making you look like you scared. You ain't make all this noise against Ramirez. I mean, stop. You need to stop this shit, David. I mean, you really do, man. I mean, I gotta say, man, that's the only thing I don't like about Bill Haney. He a WWF type motherfucker. This is shit a turn to wrestling with this phony fake. We gotta stop this. I mean, you got your son want. I mean, there's just been it's starting to be a little bit too much of this clown show around them, like the stuff with Richie Hitchens and all this. Starting to be a little bit too much of this. This is not wrestling. This is boxing, man. Let's keep this shit real. Keep the fakeness out of it. I mean, don't start act. Man. I just hope they cut this bullshit out, man, so they don't mess this fight up playing games. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.